Travis Nesbitt, ladies and gentlemen, the first gentleman up.
Memphis! You guys have fun tonight. I have to tell you that the last time I was in Memphis was 13 years ago on the national tour of The Producers. Does anyone remember that show? Mel Brooks musical? And it's really great to be back. So we are so happy to be here and having this moment where we get to pick a song and sing it. Just pick a song that is special to us is a really, really cool thing. Like in theater, we're always told what to sing, when to sing, and where to sing it. But I'm going to sing something that's special to my heart right now. And so this song, kind of when I decided to do theater, I was actually working in Palm Springs. I was living in Palm Springs, and I auditioned for the role of Peter Pan in Peter Pan. And I don't know if you know, but it's normally played by a woman. And but they let me audition, and then I ended up booking it. And then next thing you know, I was flying through the air on a string with pixie dust, and yeah, I never looked back. But one of the songs in that show is very, very special to my heart. You know, it's just about finding that special place that you have, even if the world is seeming a little dark. You can find that light, and that's what this song is about for me. Grace.
Time is never planned. It's not any chart. You must find it with your heart. Never, never land. It might be miles beyond the moon, or right there where you stand. And then suddenly you'll find never, never land. You'll have a treasure if you stay there, more precious far than gold. For once you have found your way there, you can never grow old. And that's my home, where dreams are born and time is never planned. Just think of lovely things, and your heart will fly on wings forever.
So after organising, postponing, organising again, postponing, and then organising for a third time, finally a few months ago, I got married! We waited 3 years. 3 years we waited. But I'm so lucky to have a husband who's so supportive of what I do. After we got married, 5 days later, I was packing my bags and I was away for a whole month. And I've hardly seen him since. So I'm very lucky that he just lets me go and follow my dreams, performing everywhere. And so I thought tonight I would do one of my favourite love songs. It's actually got a bit of a sad story. It's about the story of an opera singer and his final words that he says to the love of his life. This is Caruso. Hey y'all, hey. How's it going? You guys having fun? Alright, sweet. Okay, so we're gonna play a game. On the count of 3, we're all gonna shout out our first crush. This is where the room gets silent. Don't worry, we're not recording. It's going nowhere. I'm like your therapist. Don't worry about it, okay? So on the count of 3, we're all gonna shout out our first crush. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, didn't that feel good? That's so good. Yes. Well, my first crush was William Wallace in the 4th grade. He played the Artful Dodger, and I played Oliver in Oliver. It was my first musical ever, and I totally fell in love with him. But I have another thing to confess. My last crush is here with me tonight. Everyone say hi, Mark. Wave your hand, babe. Hi, Mark. There's my husband, Mark. He's great. So, while I sing the song, Think of Your First Crush, I'm going to be singing it to my last crush, my husband. Here we go.
Another jacket? Yeah. Just a little humble, a little understated. That's how most people remember me. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? 26 years ago, a tragedy happened in my life that ripped my family and my world apart. My sister, Julie, died at the age of 22. She died of epilepsy, very unexpected. And my family decided to try to understand why, reconnect with each other, and so we came to your beautiful country, all the way from New Zealand. And we went all around the place, and the last stop on the tour was Memphis, Tennessee. And we went to a place called Graceland. Now, I was a CPA working in a bank in New Zealand, and my life had been mapped out for me, and I wanted to be like my dad, who was a CPA in a bank in New Zealand. And I was on track to make a lot of money, and I would be very, very unhappy. And so that moment in Graceland, when I put the headphones on and I walked through the door, and I just thought, wow, I was blown away by the magic of this man's voice, the legacy that this man has left for the world and continues to leave long after everyone is gone. And on that day, I decided if I could do a smidgen of what that chap did, then my life would be fulfilled. And the last point of the tour in Graceland is I put the headphones on and at his gravesite, and I'm sure you've all been there. Have you all been in Graceland? And this incredible song was playing, and I broke down and bawled like a baby, and I knew that that was what I was going to do. So on the plane all the way to New Zealand, 26 hours, 2 days later, I devised a plan to leave CPA and become a singer. Now, I had never had a singing lesson in my life, and I was 24 years old. And so I went to the Boston Conservatory and I learned how to sing, dance, and act. And then I failed miserably. And I failed again, and I failed again. And that moment in my head kept on, Jeff, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. And 5 years after I made the decision to leave CPA, I was in a record label called RCA Victor in New York City, signing $1 million record deal for Amici Forever, the world's first opera band that my wife and I created out of nothing. And when we were signing that record deal for $1 million, the photo behind the CEO's desk was Elvis Presley, their greatest artist of all time for RCA Victor. So nothing happens by accident. And I am so blessed that I came to Memphis all those years ago. And that beautiful man, Michael Bollinger, has got my wife, Simone, who's in the audience. She's flown all the way from New Zealand. Give her a big round of applause. So Michael has arranged for Simone and I to visit Graceland again at 11 o'clock tomorrow. It'll be my second visit and Simone's first. And I am so excited to share it with her. And this next song, ladies and gentlemen, was that song that changed the course of my life. And so sadly, it was played recently at Lisa Marie's funeral. And her dad obviously sang it so beautifully that it moved me to tears. I've recorded it on my solo album, And I've put a little twist to it. Because I'm from New Zealand, this little country in the bottom of the world, we have an indigenous race called the Māoris. And so there's Elvis, a bit of Māori, and in the middle, Simone and I have got 2 beautiful daughters, and every night at prayer time, we say a family mantra. And that mantra was a poem that my sister Julie would say to us when we were growing up. And so this is from my family to your family. How great thou art. Sorry, it's not easy to sing after you've just bawled your heart out. Oh Lord my God, when I do an awesome wonder, consider all the works thy hands have made. I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe displays. Far of your mind, so BPACC. Challenged to the task, to rise to heights you've never seen, or is that too much to ask? This is your day, a world to win, great purpose to achieve. Accept the challenge